Ah, yes, y'all saw the title of today's video. Today we are talking about the harsh truth about Kawhi Leonard. And I'm going to just tell y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that, Stephen A was wrong about saying Kawhi Leonard is the worst superstar ever. And I really do just think that people just really didn't understand what he meant. Because he wasn't talking about Kawhi Leonard's production as far as him being on the court and actually being healthy. When Kawhi Leonard plays, he definitely looks like a top 5, a top 10 player in the league. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about the harsh truth about Kawhi Leonard. Something that y'all don't want to hear. Now, yes, it is true. The last time we saw Kawhi Leonard healthy in the playoffs and had a full healthy playoff run, yes, he won the championship in dominant fashion. Yes, that is absolutely true. Kawhi in the 2019 playoffs averaged 39-3 on 49% shooting and played 39 minutes a game. In the NBA Finals, he averaged 28-9-4. And they won the championship, and he was Finals MVP in dominant fashion. But what people don't want to talk about is that next year, when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George teamed up to be with the Clippers, they were actually the favorites to win the 2020 championship. People like to act like this isn't true, but it definitely was true. Definitely. Even when basketball was back for the playoffs for the 2020 bubble, the Clippers were still favored to win. You want me to prove it more? Let me roll the clip.
The Clippers not only have the best defensive versatility in the league, yes, the Lakers have a height advantage, but the three-point shooting of the Clippers with Lou Will and Trez on the floor, the Clippers are the best team in basketball.
Which team in LA would you think, Draymond, based on your experience, is the better bunch?
I have a hard time picking against the Clippers.
The Clippers are loaded, and this is going to be like an advanced, organized version of rec ball. They're disruptive defensively.
They're disruptive defensively, huh, Jalen? So yeah, as much as people want to act like the Clippers weren't the favorite in 2020, they were definitely the favorite, y'all. It's true. So yeah, y'all, it is most definitely true. The Clippers were the favorite in 2020, and everybody that were Clipper fans sat up there and watched them had a 3-1 lead against the Denver Nuggets just for Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to do this in the Game 7.
The Clippers right now have no answers for the Nuggets. Leonard for 3. Beverly kicks it out.
They've gotten a number of second shots, though.
George.
How you with the son of a bad boy?
Now I see why people are saying the bubble championship doesn't count for LeBron James. It's because half the people that was watching the bubble were Clipper fans. And then after the Clippers choked a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets, then all of a sudden the bubble championship didn't count. The bubble doesn't count. The bubble this, the bubble that. Nah, bro. It's not that the bubble championship doesn't count. It's because y'all team that y'all chose to win the whole thing choked a 3-1 lead. And the same Nuggets team that y'all lost to is the same Nuggets team that lost to my Lakers in the 2020 Western Conference Finals. Then after LeBron James and Anthony Davis went off to beat the Miami Heat in 6 games in the NBA Finals, now all of a sudden it doesn't count. Okay. And what happened the next year in 2021? That's right, the Clippers made the playoffs, and in the first round, Kawhi Leonard got hurt, tore his ACL in the first round against the Utah Jazz, and was missing the rest of the playoffs. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, 2021 was the year of Paul George in the playoffs. Paul George, 26, 8, and 5 on 44% shooting. That man was hooping in 2021 playoffs. I mean, he was really, really hooping. He was first in minutes and points, second in field goals made, free throws made, three-pointers made, third in rebounds, and fifth in assists. This version of Paul George is the best version of Paul George I have seen in the playoffs since his Pacers days. But the next season, y'all, the Clippers was eliminated by the Phoenix Suns in the play-in tournament. The next year in the playoffs, they was eliminated by the Phoenix Suns in the first round. And then this season, they were mollywopped in the first round against Luka and Kyrie in the first round. That is just crazy work. And you know what all 3 of those series have in common in the playoffs? That's right. Kawhi Leonard was not there for all those playoff series. And I find it real crazy that when you bring this up to people who are Kawhi Leonard fans or just Clipper fans in general, They want to sit up here and say, oh, you're just a hater. You're just hating on Kawhi Leonard. Ain't nobody hating on Kawhi Leonard. To be honest with you, I hate to say it. And I'm not the only one saying this. Check out what Stephen A. Smith said about Kawhi Leonard joining Team USA.
I'm done with him. Okay? Don't give a shit nobody say. Kawhi Leonard is, I've said this many times on national television, I'm going to say it on your podcast. He's the worst superstar anybody could ever have. He's the worst. He is a superstar player who misses 60% of his playoff games. I don't think I've ever been more pissed off at a dude wearing the Team USA uniform. Remember how excited he was when they came to him and Grant Hill and them put him on Team USA? Do you know how many games you've missed? To be talking about playing in the summer, you might get hurt from the flight to Paris. I'm not letting you play. If I'm Steve Ballmer, I'm a billionaire. I will use every means at my disposal to make sure this man ain't on Team USA. For one reason and one reason only. I don't trust that you're going to leave healthy. If I say UD, Eminem, you got to bet me your check that this man going to play this summer and he going to be healthy for the season. None of y'all are taking that bet. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth.
And Stephen A. Smith ain't lying. Whether you like him or you hate him, he ain't lying about Kawhi Leonard. The reason why Kawhi Leonard is being called the worst superstar ever, it's not because of his play. Because we all know when Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he is a top 5, top 10 player in the league. And looking at his resume, he is definitely a future Hall of Famer. The problem with Kawhi Leonard is that his availability holds him back. And he hasn't been available in the playoffs and had a full healthy playoff run since 2019. That is crazy, y'all. And after his one season with the Toronto Raptors and after winning the championship, he was favored to win the championship again. And you know what him and his team did? They choked a 3-1 lead in the playoffs. So his whole time with the Clippers, while being favored to win championships and dominate the league basically, all they've done is choke leads and get hurt. It's a fact. If LeBron James did stuff like this, y'all be giving him hell for it. But because it's Kawhi Leonard, people try to give it a pass. And I'm sorry, that's never what we've done to superstars before. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. But at the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard, it is what it is.